Thank you for calling. This is Elena. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good Saturday morning. This is my get out the bed at 6 a.m. come to the office Saturday look. Welcome to trucking. Welcome to trucking. And I figured why not do a video, but this morning when I have to get out the bed at 6 a.m. and come to the office. Thank God my office, like I strategically have my office like really, really close to my house. I shouldn't have said that, YouTube stalker people. But but I'm moving anyway, though. But anyway, I did it purposely. Hey, Miss Archie. I did it purposely so that on mornings like this and nights like last night, I can just get up and come on in and do what I need to do. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started this morning and say my name is Elena Kingethi. I am the proud owner and CEO of EK Management and Associates. I am excited. Today is May 4th, 2019, one day before Cinco de Mayo, right? One day before Cinco de Mayo. And who would know Cinco de Mayo would fall on a weekend? So that means everybody starts celebrating today. And tomorrow we'll just keep celebrating, right? Right? Anyway, I'm excited because I should have titled this message this morning, Push Through the Pain. I'm excited because I'm pushing through pain right now. Yeah. I'm excited because I'm pushing through pain right now. So, this industry is hard. Being a CEO is hard. Being an entrepreneur is hard. And bringing things together to make things happen for other people is hard. Last week, I was in Sunday school, and the teacher, she taught on people pleasers. And I was like, oh my God, that is my lesson. I want everyone to be happy with me. Everyone's not going to always be happy, but I want to try to make everybody happy. And so with that, my anxiety level is high. My anger level is high. And it's not always good. So, it's what it is or whatever. And so being a CEO of a company and having vision and probably some people call it being all over the board, being all over the place, but I know that I'm going somewhere with it. And hey, good morning from New York City. Hey, New York City. Hey, Shawana. And so anyway, sometimes it just can be difficult, it just can be difficult. Yesterday was such a hard day. Like YouTube people, I'm such a crybaby, you know what I'm saying? And I looked up and I was just crying yesterday, it was so hard. I want to say this lady's name so bad. I'm going to say it. Her name is Nicole, and she's at a landfill in Apex landfill in Amsterdam, Ohio. And I have a truck there. I wake up yesterday morning we got a truck sitting there in the landfill, and the broker didn't tell us that the truck needed to have hooks on it to go in. You know what I'm saying? I got a driver. One of the drivers is like really, really sick. You guys want trucking? I'm giving it to you real. I got a driver. He's really sick. His stomach is turning. It's a team on the truck. Thank God it's a team. So really it hasn't been rolling like a team because he's sick. So the other guy's been doing most of the driving, And so anyway, his stomach is like really, 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 really bad. And so we're like, okay, we need to get you back to Kansas City. I don't know why he won't go to a hospital on the road. And so I'm like, okay, we need to get you back to Kansas City. I don't care about money, anything like that. Get the truck back here. So we get this load, right? And we get this load, and it's a load that drops in Ohio. And then from Ohio, we bring him on back. So anyway, because where he was, they didn't have any direct connects going directly to Kansas City. So we get this load, and let me just start out by saying it's a cheap load. Did I say that the girl's name Nicole in Amsterdam, Ohio at Apex? I should put her telephone number so all us YouTube people can just bombard her and tell her to get my drivers out of there. So yesterday they go in at 6 a.m. And when they go in at 6 a.m., they get stuck on a hill because it's mud and it's raining and everything. So I wake up, actually 5 a.m. my time. I wake up to them hollering, they're stuck, you know. I'm like, okay, I get somebody to go out there, change the tire. They had got a flat tire from being stuck. So then they're like, you know, they got out. Now they want to unload them. And I'm like, they want to unload you? So I call over there and hey, Marilyn's in the house. So I call over there and I'm like, you know, my guys, and she's like so rude. Did I say her name is Nicole? In Amsterdam, Ohio at Apex. And so she's like so rude, and their truck got stuck and we don't have time for this. We got 100 trucks coming in, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, you know, so they need hooks. Nobody told us that the truck needed hooks on the truck. I'm calling the broker. The broker's like, they didn't know the truck needed hooks, da 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 da. So even if I explained everything to you guys, it will drive your mind crazy because nobody even understands what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. My drivers are like, it's a steep hill and they won't let them go up the hill because they don't have hooks. But my drivers like they're letting 100 other trucks go up the hill. No exaggeration. And I'm like, so why aren't they letting y'all go up the hill? And they're like, we don't know, you know. And so I call her back, and she's real Nicole, Amsterdam, Ohio at Apex. And she's real like how people get sometimes, you know. And if you watch my YouTube video, I had an issue not too long ago, and I learned that I have to keep my mouth shut. And sometimes you get more bees with honey. And my grandma used to say, when your hand is in the lion's mouth, you have to move it slow, you know? And that just keeps coming to mind. Okay, I got my hand in the lion's mouth and I can't be going off, popping off because all of a sudden there's no telling what they can do. I'm not in control of this situation. This is trucking, guys. If you don't want to hear the story, log off. But this is trucking. And so anyway, it's not even a way to make the story short, you know. So all day I'm like, what to do, going back and forth with the broker. The broker's talking to her. This one lady would not let my drivers go. One lady. So then all of a sudden she says, okay, she's going to let them go in. So, you know, I'm like, okay, so you guys just chill till she says you guys can go. So she waits until it starts pouring down, raining, and the hill gets muddy again, and then tells them to go. So Nicole, Apex, Amsterdam, Ohio. And so they go up the hill. They get up one hill, get up two hills, and I guess it's the third hill they had to get up, so they got stuck on the third hill. So when they get stuck on the third hill, they got out. They told them they had to go all the way back down. Yep, they had to go all the way back down and start all over again. And so now by this time it's drenching raining, and you know they can't go back up the hill, so they have to go all the way back down. They go all the way back down again. And this morning I call and I'm checking on them. I'm like, did you guys get unloaded? What happened? And so this is what they're telling me. So I call her and they're like, Miss Elena, it's raining again, you know. Right, Miss Danny, right. So they're like, Miss Elena, it's raining again. We don't know how we're going to get up. Oh, this is the shocker. This is the key to it. We find a truck that says they're going to go ahead and let them go up. You know what I'm saying? And she says, no, that truck can't take them up. And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, no, that truck can't take them up. I couldn't approve that. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So you want to prove it. So this morning I get up too. They spent the night there. She left at 6 p.m., but it was still raining, so they couldn't get back up the hill. It's raining today. I call her. I'm like, Nicole, is there something we can do? They're telling me you guys have a large facility. Like, can you just send one of your trucks down to get this trailer? And she's like, no. And I'm telling her, well, they said you didn't send them up yesterday until it started raining. And she said, well, I can't control the weather. I said, Nicole, Amsterdam, Ohio, Apex, Jesus, God bless you, sweetie. God bless you. And I just hung the phone up. And so this morning, I'm just like, trying to figure something out. Anyway, the moral to the story is that there are a lot of things that I can do. Like, it's a lot of things I can really do, that aren't the nicest of things to do. I can leave that load of trash right there at the little facility and let them figure out and get my guys home. And in fact, that might be what I end up doing if my driver is his health is more important than anything. They say they're going to go try to find somebody that'll pull them up. And I'm just like, okay, every day in trucking is something different. 11 years I've been in this. I've never, ever, ever heard of anything like this before in my life. The broker that we're dealing with on this load, they've never heard of it. Nobody. My truck guy friends are like, what? Everybody's like, girl, what is going on? I'm like, I don't know, and I have some pretty aggressive truck guy friends that are like, I would leave that, You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things you have to think about and you have to take into consideration. My trailer, if I leave it there, getting it back, just take the trailer, bring the whole load back to Kansas City, and then I'm out of money. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you have to strategize and think about. This whole trucking world is not easy. But one thing I can say for sure, through all my tears yesterday and my tears today, and the tears didn't just come from that incident. There are other incidents coming. I got a truck that we're trying to get registered. Actually, it's three trucks right now. We're in the process of registering. We're in the process of titling and this and that. I have an office staff. One of my office staffs, his mother passed away. So it's hard on him right now. You know what I mean? Like, every day he comes in, I can see the pain on his face. What do you do when you see the pain on somebody's face and you can't relieve it? Especially when you're somebody that is solution oriented, that, I want to make everybody happy. I want to make you smile. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. I don't have it in me to do it, And so, and then I have an anger issue. And so when things aren't going my way and life is upside down, my anger begins to explode in all kind of ways. My poor mommy, she bought me dinner yesterday and I just let loose on her. And my nickname is Sam. Like, anybody who knows me or have came here for training or something like that, my office is so like family oriented. I have a huge family and they're very supportive of me, supportive of what I do. So any day, one of my aunts can come up, one of my cousins can come up, an uncle, anybody can come up, my mom, whatever, just checking in, seeing how everything is going. Lo and behold, if I have a family member from out of town, this is like one of the tourist spots. Nobody cares how busy I am. Like, nobody cares, and they just come and, hey, Sam, Auntie so-and-so is here. I wanted to bring her to see your office. So I have to stop everything I'm doing. Because for me, aunties, uncles, older people are so important, especially if you come from a big family and you've had death and things like that. You just like honor and respect, those older ones. So, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I can't answer my phone. I can't respond to my emails because I got to be here for Auntie so-and-so and my mama. And my mama wants to show everybody the office and this and that. There you exactly, Miss Danny. And so so it's a lot, it's a lot. But the moral of the whole entire thing is that in my mind, through my tears yesterday, and running up and down Kansas City streets, making telephone calls, working with Ashley, honey, if you ever call or email Ashley, just tell her awesome job. Like, you guys just don't know. I have a team and a staff that has my back, And I get so frustrated with them. And I'm always clicking on them. Like, one of them is like, girl, nobody else will work for you. People think they want to work for you till they walk in this office. Right, exactly. And so, I just have an awesome staff. They have my back, like it's nothing like it in the world. I'm so serious, it's God given. And so, that's just it. So I was going to say, shoot my staff an email. Tell them great job, wonderful job. If you did training with them or something, tell them good job. I'm just going to be honest. We might not have the best company in the world, maybe not the best trainers, the best people. I don't know, but what I can tell you, if I get phone calls every day and their phone calls, I'm just like, you pay how much for what training? And they didn't tell you this. I got off the phone this morning with this guy who was telling me he paid like $2,000 for this training, and he never learned how to sell. He never, you're taking a freight broker class and they don't teach you a shipper sales process. Okay, let me read some of this. Sarah C., I can understand the headache of trucking. We booked our first load yesterday, and the best feeling ever since it was hell and back getting there. Hey, you got your first load booked! Woo! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Miss Danny, your team loves you though. Oh, some days, honey, some days. Some days. So yesterday, when we were going through all this, one of my drivers quit in the middle of everything. You know what I'm saying? And so one of my team members called and she's like, what did you say to Mr. So-and-so? Because he said when he gets back from the road, he's quitting. And so I took a deep breath. And so I called him and I was like, okay, so you know how, have you ever been married? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, so you know how you get a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever and everything works smooth and stuff. And then you guys hit that first argument, and you have to, if you really care for that person, you don't just walk away. It's an argument. It's a part of the process. You guys argue and you figure things out. I don't know any relationship that doesn't survive an argument. And he was like, yeah, what you trying to say? Because he was so mad at me. Because of me and my smart damn mouth. Me and this mouth. This mouth, honey. This mouth is so smart. It makes no sense. And so, I said, I'm just saying that, we can work through this. We can figure this out. I offer my sincere apologies to you. And he started laughing and he was like, I understand. I was like, I'm so at your feet. Like, you are so important and you are so valuable to this organization. And I don't want my mouth and my temper to get in the way of anything. That's why I'm really not allowed to talk to the drivers. But I'm at a point right now where I really don't have another choice. So you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I need to do, but it won't be long anyway. So yeah. So anybody in Kansas City, Missouri that's looking for a dispatcher job, Kansas City, Missouri. I can't hire anybody from out of the state, but Kansas City, Missouri, I'm looking for a dispatcher in Kansas City, Missouri. So anyway, so that was just it. So I'm going to quit babbling. But you guys just made me feel a lot better. I'm telling you, honey, yesterday, I was at it. I was dry. I went to a prayer meeting in the middle of the day. I was like, lay hands on me, do something, help me get through. I got to figure out some kind of way to get through this. Like, I have to figure out something, because I got to figure something out, and my phone constantly is ringing and they're trying to get out of there and this and that. And honestly, I don't even know why it broke me down because it's trucking and I'm used to stuff happening, I guess it's just that I can't imagine one person like can be so over control, like such this control freak, to not let them want to go through, I think that was probably the biggest deal for me, and then to know that I'm growing and maturing, so I can't like scream and holler at you. I have to keep my cool and I got to keep my temper because I'm growing, I'm growing. And how can I sit on YouTube and in these training classes and tell you guys, do the right thing, maintain professionalism, da, 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 da. You get more bees with honey, and I'm ready to let loose, and so I have to get it under control. Exactly, Miss Cersei. We are so excited about. Tell me though, Miss Cersei, what type of, you got a reefer, you got a drive-in, is it a hot shot, or what is it? I love celebrating other people's success. Like, I really do. Like, that's why I really wake up in the morning. Like, I love it. It's something about it. I love it. While we wait on her to okay, my husband's a driver. I have the sales background. Awesome. We have a van, a Sprinter van or a dry van or a 53. It's something, a dry. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Welcome, honey. 53. You came in right. You came in good. And awesome. You can do it. You can do it. Like, don't let my story scare you. Don't let anybody else scare you. Your journey is your journey. In 6 months, you should be getting another truck. 3 to 6 months, you should be adding another truck. By next month, you should start having some owner ops up under you. It works. It doesn't not work. It works. Anyway, are there any questions or anything from anybody today dealing with trucking? Good morning to you, Miss Mary from Louisiana, sweetie. Good morning. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad I can help somebody. Because yesterday I wasn't helping me. Today I'm not even helping me. I'm like, I got to get out this office, get my hair done, get some nails done, get something done, put some makeup on. I got to look good, feel good, do something because I got to get out of this. Like, I don't want to be in this red another day. That's what we are trying to do. He drives and I handle the business side, but he didn't want, let me see, but I can't ever work this thing. So, Miss Danny, you were saying basically that's what you're trying to do is get your truck going. Shoot us an email, info at thetheekm.com, because of course that's what we do. We help trucking companies get set up. Good morning, 305. Hey, we help trucking companies get set up and definitely, can come in and help you out. Shawana is on here and her truck, we're getting it registered, getting it tagged, and it's going to be on the road, baby. It's going to be on the road. Once it gets on the road, you're good. Once it gets on the road, we have hiccups, we have issues, we have problems, but it's trucking. Like, even this, I'm just like, you guys are going to get out of there. I don't know how it's going to end. I don't know how the story is going to play out, but they're going to get out of there. They're not just going to be stuck. Even if they're stuck for the weekend, guess what? I'm going to get paid for them getting stuck for the weekend, and they're going to get paid for their time for the weekend. See, that's what I was telling him. 3 to 6 months, we should be expanding. We need separate accounts in business. Don't spend the business money. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, Miss Danny. Okay, Miss Danny. Clee Jones, is there any effort to get the receivers to receive calls from the truckers when they are at the closest truck stop to verify the truck can be unloaded that day? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of dispatching 101. That's Dispatcher 101. You should always be able to call your receivers and the consignees, the shippers. All those phone calls should definitely be made. Um, awesome, awesome, Miss Danny. Send me an email. Yeah, you should always, like in my situation, it wasn't a matter of calling a receiver. It's a 24-hour receiver. The thing is, no one told us that this truck needed hooks on it, because we would not have even taken the load. So it goes back to the broker. As a broker, you are supposed to have details and things like that. But even with that, the broker had two other trucks that came in that had no problems yesterday. It's this Nicole at Apex in Amsterdam, Ohio. I don't want to be mean, but I'm just like, I want to put her number out there and call her and tell her, get Elena's truck out. But I think it'll make it worse. People who are given a little bit of control and a little bit of power in situations, they just kind of, do. And I just thank God for my faith. I thank God for having faith, because I have somebody to look up to, somebody to reach up to, and know that, okay, this too shall pass. And, it's not the worst thing. It's not. It's going to take care of itself. They're going to get their little selves out of there. They're going to get out of there or whatever. It's just the process. And I'm just going to go on and enjoy this little Saturday, because there's nothing I can really do, too much I can do. Okay, let's talk about training. We have a training class coming up in South Carolina in May. And as many that can get there, I would love to see you in Columbus, South Carolina. It'll be May 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So if you are able to come out, please come out. Get signed up. Info, INFO, at thetheekm.com. Yeah. She's gonna be spiteful, honey. I'm leaving Nicole alone. She's gonna be spiteful. I'm leaving her alone, and I'm letting God work it out however He's gonna work it out. The driver is there, okay. You know what I'm saying? They're at a truck stop right now. The trailer is there. If they want to empty the trailer, they can empty the trailer. If somebody wants to pay me for sitting over the weekend, I mean, it messes your whole weekend money up. That's the thing, because then I had to cancel weekend load, and I need to get him here because he's sick. It's all the after effects that go into it. But it's what it is. Let me go over cities I'm hitting. And if you're there, call us so we can get you signed up. I'm going to Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to be going into Houston. We're going to be going into, I'm going to go ahead and do a Washington, D.C. In June. So if you're on the East Coast, Washington, D.C., I'm coming to D.C. in June. If you're on the East Coast, make sure, you get signed up really quick, because I'm getting the feeling that class is going to fill up quick. But D.C. is where I'm going to be heading. My next stop is South Carolina. We're going to be doing Florida. We're going to be doing Texas. I'm going back to Georgia, and we're going to be doing DC. If you're in any of those areas, let us know. I'm going to end my video like this, and I've said it before. I try to be very, very nice. Very, very nice. I noticed this week we've been spending a lot of time giving people advice and things like that, kind of going through the training classes with people, and then they don't sign up, And so I know, you can take advice and just move on forward. From now on, if you send us an email, Awesome. Oh, college kid bound. If you send us an email, our reply back from this point on is going to be, do you want to sign up for a class, or $125 for a 30-minute consultation? That's just it. Like, we can't financially spend minutes and hours of the day answering emails to people, or responding to people, or answering the phones for people that just have questions. We're a for-profit business. We're not non-for-profit. I like people. I love people. I love helping people. But, we're for-profit. We're not non-profit. So that is just how it is, And if you if you're like interested in signing up for a class, if you're interested in signing up for the consultation, send us an email. When you send us an email, the next step should be sending you an invoice so you can get registered. You should know me. It's about 100 videos out there. We got a website and everything. We're not going to send you an email about information. We're not going to send you a PowerPoint presentation. We're not going to send you a brochure. We do not have time. Bottom line, we do not have time. I'll be in DC. That's the closest I'm touching to New York, on June 15th, Washington, DC. So if you guys want to sign up for class, would you be the first to register? For DC, actually, yeah, because I haven't even, June 15th is DC. Actually, June 13th through June 15th is Washington, D.C. So if you want to sign up for anything, shoot me an email, info, INFO, at thetheekm.com. You can call our office, 816-381-7983. I'm telling you right now, I have an attitude. And this probably isn't even a good, I don't know, but I'm just gonna tell you, my office gets bombarded with emails and phone calls every day from YouTube, and everyone gets frustrated because they're like, Miss Elena, they're just asking us questions. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be answering their questions. Tell them to go back to YouTube. And I've said it before, 30-minute consultation is $125. You can sign up for a book or you can sign up for a class, and all the free information you want is on YouTube. It's not fair that other people invest and you choose to not invest. So if you send an email to us, get ready for a comment like that coming right back at you. Just get ready. I'm serious. Like, get ready, get ready. We want to help. We want to do everything to help and things like that. But if you don't have, check your wallet, and if your wallet can't afford us or your wallet says that you can't do anything, just wait till you can do something, then call us, and then try to move forward. You know what I'm saying? If your wallet says I can't do nothing till next month, call us next month. I don't know any other way to be any more real than I can be real. We're here for profit, not for nonprofit. We want to help. That's why the videos are here. This is the time you can ask me free questions and things like that. I don't do a free 15-minute consultation. My cost on training is about to go up. Awesome. Thank you, Derek. My training classes are, the prices are about to raise. The price on the books everything is about to go up. I'm telling you guys right now. We give a lot of information for what we do. And you guys sign up for some of these classes that you pay way more money than for our course. And then you come back around and you want us to give you the free stuff, It just cracks me up. I paid $2,000, $2,500 for this class. But they didn't tell me this. Can you tell me this? No, I can't tell you that. You put your money over there with them. Call them and tell them to tell you. I'm not telling you that. No. You can pay me and we'll tell you. We don't owe you anything. They the one that owe you something. You chose to go with their training. You chose to go with their program. So, honey, roll it out with them. If you come over here, you got questions and things like that. We have a support staff and all of that, but we have a good little setup, a good little program. And for the ripping and running that we do, and for everything that we do, I'm about to raise our rates. That's just it, But anyway, they haven't raised yet. So if you're looking to get started in the trucking industry, get started as a freight broker, get into training, enroll in one of the courses, let us know. Don't let us know if your wallet's not ready. If your wallet's not ready, don't let us know till the wallet gets ready. Anyway, I love you guys. You guys have an awesome weekend. I think I'm going to go get my hair done and get my nails done and not worry about any trucks